Hello, hello. We are live. Welcome to Cooking with Chef Frank. My name is Frank Kramer. I'm the founder of Eat Like a Vegan Chef. And today we are cooking some nice stuff today. We are going to cook lentil soup. We're going to cook a mushroom salad and a roasted beet salad. So let's wait until everyone comes in and then we get started. I actually help people wanting to lose weight by stop dieting and by adopting a whole food plant-based lifestyle. So with that being said, if you don't mind, just introduce yourself that you're there. So I know you're there, and it's always nice to talk to an audience which I know they are there. It's so much more fun and more interactive. Okay, let's get started and we'll have some fun today. So we'll wait a few more minutes until everyone comes in and then we'll get started. So for everyone who just came in, we are going to cook a lentil soup today. We're going to cook a mushroom salad. The mushroom salad is actually a green salad with sauteed warm mushrooms on top. And then we're going to do a roasted beet salad, a roasted beet citrus salad. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm very excited about. I see everyone is coming in. Beautiful. Let's see who is here already. I see Justin. Hi, Justin. How are you? Nice to see you. Hi, Silvana. Hi, Nada. You found me today, Nada. Excellent. Good. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Arifa. Hi, Stacy. I'm checking my computer here. Hi, Dicey. Hi, Beth. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Doris. Hi, Jacqueline. Wonderful, wonderful. Justin is saying, lentils feel so good for me every time I have them. Yep. Jean. Hi, Jean. Hi, neighbor. Hi, Tina. Wonderful. Okay. And here we have Joelle at Instagram. Wonderful. Nice to see you. Okay, excellent. Yes. So we actually had discussed yesterday in our 14-day challenge what we're going to cook today. And so I chose the most popular dishes out of the options we had yesterday. So I chose the one beet dish, one lentil dish, and then I did one with mushroom. I hope you're going to like them. And let's see. Hi, Liana. Hi, Beth. Hi, Vicky. She's hungry. Okay. Very good. Okay, great. Okay, while we speak, I have my beets in the oven. They're roasting right now. So they're probably gonna take another 25 minutes until they're ready, probably. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Linda. And we have another Linda. Nice to see you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Wonderful. I'm very excited about that. Okay, great. Good. We'll start with the lentil soup. And again, if you have any questions or so, always feel free to put them in your comment box, and I'll try to answer them during my cooking session. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Susanne. She's from Germany. That is family. Always nice to see you. Okay, good. Okay, for everyone who just joined, today we're going to cook lentil soup. We're going to cook a mushroom salad, which is a green salad topped with sauteed mushrooms. and then we're going to cook a roasted beet citrus salad. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Let's get started. Okay, my pot is warming up, and I decided to do the lentil soup in a regular pot because not everyone has an instant pot. But you can do the same recipe in an instant pot, either on low cook or on pressure cook. Pressure cook 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes on low. Let's say 10 minutes on low, that should be perfect. It depends how smooth you want it. If you want some consistency in the beans, then cook them less, like 7 to 8 minutes on pressure. If you want them really, really liquid and almost like puree, you cook them for 12 minutes. That will also intensify the flavor inside. So we're going to cook it on the stovetop. It's probably going to take 40 minutes until it's ready, but before we have all the salads ready, we should be good with it. Okay, I'm going to, again, for everyone else who just joined, I always cook without oil. There's no oil in here. Adding my onions, about 1/4 cup. So what I'm going to do with the lentil soup, I'm cooking 8 ounces of lentils. 8 ounces it's about half a bag, what you can get in the supermarket. 1 bag, 1 pound, you need about 6 cups of water. So I have half of it, so I'm going to use 3 cups of water. Add my onions, and I'm going to just stir it a little bit until it starts to caramelize. Okay, I'm going to add my garlic to it, about 2 to 3 cloves. And the beauty is with lentil soup, you can cook any kind of legume just like that. So you can cook yellow peas like that, lentils, pink lentils, black lentils, beluga lentils, any kind of lentils you cook the same way. So you can make one soup. You have one recipe for a whole lot of soups. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of water to it. And I have already my 3 cups here. Just give it a little deglaze. Wait until the water starts to evaporate. Okay. And once my water is evaporating, I'm going to add all my vegetables. So today I have purple carrots, I have white carrots, and I have regular carrots. So you see here, the purple carrots actually look like this. They're purple. I don't know if you can see this. They're purple from the outside, and they are red, like regular, from the inside. They're organic carrots, so they just have a nice color to it. So I'm going to add my carrots to it. I'm going to add celery. So this was about half a cup, and this is about a 1/4 cup of celery. I'm going to stir it a little. And then I'm going to add my peas to it. I'm sorry, my lentils. Stir it a little bit. So that's how it looks right now. Oops, what happened here? Okay. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Linda. And 2 Lindas, 3 Lindas. Wow. Okay. Hi, Devonda. I couldn't find you. Okay, I'm glad you found me now. Yeah, because this one is streamed through StreamYard. So it's been streamed for my page, for my Eat Like a Vegan Chef page. And yesterday, when we streamed in our private community, that was private. So no one else had access to this. But this one is actually live, and everyone can access it for my page. So I'm going to add my 3, actually, first the spices. Paprika, I'm sorry, about half a teaspoon, about a quarter teaspoon of cumin, and about a quarter teaspoon of coriander. Remember, it's a very small amount of soup, so I don't need too many spices. Just gonna let the vegetables roast a little. I mean, the spices roast a little bit, so we can redevelop this flavor. I smell the cumin. Now I'm going to add my water, 3 cups. Unfortunately, you cannot really see. So I think I'm going to, at one point, I'm going to get a camera from here. So that will be done very soon. Okay, so we're going to let this cook. We can add a little bit of salt to it. Salt is optional. You don't have to put salt in. For those of you who want to cook without salt. For those of you in the challenge, I would reduce the salt amount steadily. You can still have a little salt in there, but I wouldn't cook with too much salt. And you will get used to it. Good. We're going to add about 1 bay leaf to it. Okay. And then we're going to put it on the side, let it just simmer over here. It's starting to boil. Once it starts to boil, I put it on the side and let it simmer for about 35-40 minutes. Okay, I'm going to put my pan for my mushroom salad. So you can see a lentil soup is really, really simple, but they're very, very different lentil soup. You can make your lentil soup with tomatoes, for instance. You can, when you saute the onions, you can add actually a small can of fresh tomatoes, chopped tomatoes. That's a nice add to it. Where I come from Germany, we don't put tomatoes in, so we just leave it as is. But absolutely, you can add tomatoes to it, and it's a nice flavor, definitely. Also, you can. I'm going to add a little bit of fresh oregano to it. I haven't picked it yet; it's right over there. But that's a nice touch, and I'm going to put this a little bit later. Okay, so we are going to let this cook. And meanwhile, I'm going to prep the mushroom salad. Do you have any questions so far? Hi, Mildred. Okay, Liana is asking, at this point, how long in the pressure cooker? 8 minutes. 8 to 10 minutes. Yeah. Oh, we also have Krefeld. Hi, Andreas. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay. Stephanie is asking, just started cooking without oil. Okay. As you can see, cooking without oil is really simple. It's the easiest thing in the world. It's just we are also used to eating oil. Um, it's oil satiated, and I have said it 1,000 times. When you cook with oil, you add about 250 calories on top of your meal. So if you cook 2 times a day, you're adding 500 calories per day to your food, which is not necessary, especially when we have a vegan diet or a whole food plant-based diet. You want to eat as many vegetables as possible, and we don't need those empty calories. Hi, Len. Hi, Leno. Okay, great. Dry lentils. Yes, I did. I use dry lentils. Yeah, absolutely. I know they're boiling. I'm going to turn it down so it's going to simmer. And I'll going to add cover, right? The lid. Good. For the onion salad, for the mushroom salad, a few onions, as usual. Okay, let's see. Hi, Evelyn. This is the lentil soup is not in the library, but it's the yellow pea soup is in the library. It is almost identical, but I can add this to it definitely. Let's see what I missed here. Okay, for everyone who just joined in, I'm cooking a lentil soup today. I'm going to cook a mushroom salad, which is a green salad topped with sauteed mushrooms, and after that, I'm going to cook a roasted beet citrus salad. Okay. Let's see what I missed here. Okay, what temperature and how long roasted? I'm not sure. Okay, any other questions? Just type them in here. Okay, I'm going to add my garlic to the onions. This salad is one of my all-time favorite salads. I have been cooking this salad for over 30 years, and it has been everywhere I cooked. It was sort of a silent star. It was just incredible. It's one of the most easiest salads you can imagine, but the flavor is just unbelievable. And this is your kind of dish. If you want something, you don't want it too heavy, but you want something really tasty, that's the salad you want. Okay, all right. I didn't chop my mushrooms yet. Let's do this. Want to take off the stem a little bit. Be careful when you do this at home. You want to wash your finger. You don't know how many times I cut myself when I was young. So okay. Want to add the mushrooms to it. And again, of course, no oil. Okay. Soup is there. Very nice. Obviously, with the mushrooms, I have no liquid here right now, so we want to add a little bit of water once the mushrooms caramelize a little. And I'm going to add, again, I love my little curry, my little turmeric. They're actually adding a fantastic flavor to it. So I'm going to do it right in the beginning, so I can roast the flavors because I don't have any liquid in here yet. Ooh, if you could smell it. Now, if you can see that. So I'm going to add a little bit of cumin, probably not even a quarter teaspoon, not much. It's a very small dish. Okay. Here, I'll add a few tomatoes to it. All my spices are nicely roasting in the pan. Going to add a little water to it. I'm going to add a few more onions to it. Okay. So my lentils are boiling about 10 minutes now. Now I'm going to add the potatoes to it. I don't want my potatoes too mushy, so that's why I'm adding them now. Obviously, you cannot do that when you pressure cook. Then you have to stop the process. And I need a little bit more water here. See. See, it's 8 ounces. Use between 3 and 4 cups of water. Sometimes even a little bit more. So you just have to. If you put it in a pressure cooker, the water never really gets out of the pot, so you should be okay with between 3 and 4 cups. But in a pot, if you cook it in a pot, you always need a little bit more water because the water evaporates. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit of salt, not much. Going to add a little bit of low sodium soy sauce. This soy sauce just fits incredibly to mushrooms. So now I'm going to set my salad. My salad is set already. This is my go-to salad. That's what I always have at home. It's basically romaine lettuce, it's spinach, it's arugula, tomatoes, cucumbers, red cabbage, carrots. So that's my base salad. And then to that I can add whatever I want to. Some the red cabbage. Red cabbage is extremely healthy. So you want to add plenty of that to your salad. Okay. This is low sodium, so don't have to worry. And that's basically it. The mushrooms are ready. You can add a few pepper flakes to it if you like, just to give it a little kick. And that's it. So this is a small salad. You can make it a lot bigger than that if you like, especially if you eat just whole food plant-based. Okay. And I don't put dressing on it. With this, with the mushrooms, they give so much flavor that you don't really need dressing over it. At least I don't need any dressing. So what I usually do, I add just a little bit of water to the pan. Wait until it boils a little bit. So I get all the flavors from the pan, all the vitamins, everything is in here. See, all the flavors in here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So I just put it, that is basically my dressing. So it's so quick. You can, I mean, to me, it's one of those go-to dishes if you're in a hurry. Where's my towel? Yeah. Okay. So very simple. If you can see it, you can do this with any kind of salad. You could make it. You could make a. Sorry. You could make a kale salad. You can make it with any kind of green salad. It doesn't really matter. They always come out great. Okay, let me see if I have any questions here. Yana says, looks good, thank you. Haven't had breakfast, so it's gonna be, oh, good, good. Yeah, this is great. Lentil, okay. Can I go back and watch this? Yes, you can, Devona. Yeah. Once the video is finished, then you can see it again. You can watch it. Comments coming in fast now. Okay. Justin is saying sounds like a 5-star salad. It's so simple. It's really, really simple. I'm almost embarrassed how easy it is. But it's, everyone who eats it says, oh, nice, it's delicious. It's just the flavors of the mushrooms with a little bit of curry, a little bit of turmeric, cumin, and the touch of soy sauce in there, garlic, little salt and pepper. You see, pepper, we do always do towards the end. It's just a phenomenal flavor, and I can never get enough of it. So here's the thing: if this obviously it's not substantial. So what you can do is, whether it's your lunch, your dinner, if you need more protein, just add beans or garbanzo beans, and any kind of beans. It doesn't really matter. Once we go into our 2-week phase, you can add tempeh to it. You can add tofu to it. It doesn't really matter. Any kind of any protein source. Okay, so that's if I would make this my dinner, I would add some garbanzo beans to it or black beans, just to get more protein. But for dinner, it's a great and it's a light salad. Okay, good. So let me check my beets. Ready. Oops. I didn't overcook it. Okay. You make sure I have enough flavor in the soup. Like a little bit more salt. And I need a little bit of water. You can absolutely use low sodium vegetable broth. Okay. Clean up a little. And then we go to the red beet salad. Okay. Let me cool this out a little bit. It's quite hot, but the beauty of this, when you roast beets and you leave the skin on, all the nutrients stay inside. All the sweetness actually intensifies. So it's incredible how, and you probably know, how beautiful roasted beets taste. Now we'll wait a little bit, so we're on the hot side. While this is cooling out, I'm going to do the orange segment. I have one orange here, which I've peeled already. So I'm going to cut the segments out of here. I don't know if you can see it. I just use my knife and go along the segment. And this one here, for those of you who haven't done it yet, and I cut it out. This is not a good orange, but I will show it to you on the grapefruit. They're a little bigger. See, you get your segments out of it. It's just how we do it in a restaurant, and it's, you know, yes, you can peel the orange and you can slice it and have, you know, the segments, everything inside the salad. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just spoiling you here a little bit with restaurant style foods. Okay. Squeeze a little of the juice in here. And now I'm cutting my grapefruits. You want to peel it. You can peel it any way you want it. Whatever suits you, you can peel the oranges. I just do it this way. It's faster. You can peel it by hand or with a little office knife. That's fine too. This is just the way we do it in a restaurant, and it's just faster. Okay, so here again, and it's okay to have some of those white skin on it. That's actually the best part of the grapefruit. So you cut along, and that's your segment. Cannot see it. Okay. So when you do this, the entire salad becomes so delicious and juicy. It's just unbelievable. It's beautiful to eat the salad. Okay, look at this. Okay. too many. Okay. So one tip I can give you when you buy citrus fruit, and I think I mentioned it to you before, when you go in the supermarket, all of us, or most of us, we look for the beauty of a citrus fruit. And while that's true, you also need to check how the weight is. So when you go in the supermarket and you check, okay, which one do I take? Take them in your hand and see which one is heavier. Whichever one is heavier, you have more juice in. That's how you can tell that an orange is juicy. Okay, it's the weight. Very important. It's not necessarily always how the outside looks, but the weight is important. And sometimes they come a little dented. Yes, it's a sign of the fruit is getting older, but if the weight is still good, heavy, then they are full of juice. The only thing is you cannot really tell if they have seeds, and usually it tells you if they are oranges for juice or oranges to eat. Okay. Okay, great. We have this. Now I can feel my beets. Yep. See, it comes right off. Obviously, when you do the salad, they should be cold. And I cut it in half wedges. Okay. Put it in a bowl, just to. The only problem with beets, all your fingers gonna get red, like mine. So, might be a good idea to wear gloves. I'm going to use the other half as well. You know, it happened to me once when I had to go to an interview, and I handled beets the day before, and I couldn't get rid of my red hands. I scrubbed my hands, I don't know, 20 times that day just to get my red out of my hands. So that was, I never will use this again. So be sure that you don't have anything important going on the next day if you have red hands, because it's it's not funny. Okay. Now I'm going to add my oranges. Obviously the beets should be cold, but I'm just going to add it to it. Okay, we have this. I'm going to use an apple. I prefer to use Granny Smith apples, but I don't have one. So I'm going to use a Gala apple. Just clean up the board. Granny Smith or Bosco, any green apple, usually they stay longer green. They don't turn brown as fast as red apples. So that's why I would prefer a green apple. The same way if you use apples to bake with or to cook with, always use green apples. Green apples, even though they're sour, they turn sweet. Okay, so that's. I'm going to cut them in small pieces like this. When you eat a salad, you don't want too big of a pieces in there. Okay, what I do now is I'm going to sprinkle it with lemon juice. So I don't want my apples to turn brown. This prevents them from turning brown. Mix it up a little bit. Add this to it. Okay. Okay, everything is going to turn red. That's normal. And I have some baby kale here. If I would only know how to open this here. I have wet hands. Okay. I'm going to rinse it quickly. Actually, they're rinsed already, so I don't have to change it. I'd like to have a bigger bowl. I'm going to add some. This is baby kale. Yeah. As you can see, it's a beautiful salad. It's not as hard as the big kale, so you can eat it. You can eat a lot more of this. It's much easier on your digestion. I'm going to add my fruit on it. So what I would like to do, I'm going to put a little bit of kale on the bottom, just a little bit, so you can make it look a little pretty. Going to sprinkle just a little bit more lemon juice over it, just a little bit. These colors are so beautiful. They're so light, so, oh my goodness. This is your perfect breakfast salad, by the way, for the guys in the challenge. This is your perfect breakfast salad. Look at those colors. A little bit more water to my soup. Okay, that's it. So simple. Oops. Can you see? It is so light and beautiful. It's just a beautiful salad, and it's extremely healthy, very, very healthy. It has a ton of vitamin C in there. It has iron. It has beets. When you buy beets, always buy organic beets. Most beets nowadays are gene manipulated, so whether they're good or bad, I prefer to go with organic beans, so I know what I have. It's just a beautiful salad. And you probably don't even need dressing, but we're going to make one here just in case. But this could be your perfect breakfast salad. Very, very light. If you need protein, just a few garbanzos. Will do the trick. Obviously, if you're hungrier, eat more. You don't have to worry about eating too much of this stuff. you cannot really fill up yourself too much with this type of salad. Okay, let me see if I have any questions. Melanie is saying my husband gets scared when I have a knife. Okay, let's see what we have here. Hi Pamela, welcome. Hi Jacqueline. Okay, grapefruit doesn't mix well with some of my medication. Good that you brought it up, Linda. Oh my goodness. Yes, absolutely. Grapefruit is a very, very powerful fruit. If you're on medication, you need to make sure that you don't have any issues with that. Grapefruit is a very, very powerful fruit. So make sure to check with your doctor that they don't that you don't have any problems with eating grapefruit. Okay, I'm not very familiar with green apples. Are there as many types as red? No, absolutely not. You have a ton of red apples, but you only have a few green apples. So you will see them in a supermarket right away. It doesn't matter what you take; they're all good. Good to know about the apples. You're welcome. Love the colors. Yeah, aren't those colors beautiful? I love them too. Barbara King, a raw kale salad is a real treat. Yeah, I love it. It's really nice. Okay, so let's tackle our dressing here. Okay. And for the dressing, I am going to do a blueberry balsamic dressing. I'm going to use the berries as a base, so to speak, so I get a little bit structure in it. Since I'm not using oil, oil is it's necessary to emulsify any dressings. Just like mayonnaise, you need oil. In this case, I'm not using oil. I'm using the blueberries, which is not really an emulsifier. It just adds some structure to my sauce. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of mustard to it. I have about a quarter cup of blueberries, probably a little less. I'm going to add probably 2 teaspoons of mustard to it. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of balsamic dressing. That was probably a little bit too much. A little bit of lemon juice. And that's it. If you can also make balsamic dressing just with mustard, and you can use maple syrup or agave syrup. But during the 14 days of the challenge, I would not recommend that. So that's why I'm using blueberries. Probably have to add a little bit of water to it. Probably just a teaspoon or so. Maybe two. Let's see how it tastes. Not bad. A little lemon juice. Okay. So when you make this dressing, you have to. Everyone is different with their acidity. I set about a tablespoon of balsamic. Put a little more, a little less, and see how you like it. Everyone is different with their acidity. And you can make this dressing with any kind of berries. You can use raspberries. You can use strawberries. Beautiful. Blueberries. They're not too sweet, so it's really nice. Strawberries are really, really sweet, so you have to add more lemon juice to counterbalance the sweetness. But again, everyone is different. Okay, so that's our dressing. Okay, maybe what I just made was maybe 2 portions. So you see the color of it, isn't that absolutely stunning? And you could use that dressing and put it actually right over your salad. I'm not going to do it now because I want to take a picture of it, and later I'll post it. So this is a beautiful dressing. You can use it for anything. You can make a batch of this, maybe 2 cups full or 3 cups full. Put it in the refrigerator. It's good for 3 or 4 days. That's always a good dressing to have. Okay, so our lentil soup is getting there. Again, I think I've added more than a cup already. I used 3 cups, so go with easily 4.5 cups if you cook on the stove top. Okay, let me taste this. It's a little enough here. Okay, so do we have any questions in the meanwhile? Please post recipe. Yes, I will. Can you use frozen? Actually, I use frozen blueberries, so you can use them all year round. It's much easier. All of the recipes for what you cook today available. I will put them in the library. Yes, definitely. Can we get the recipe? Yes, I will. I'll put them in the library so you know where to find them. Okay, I think. Okay, good, great. Okay, hi Jocelyn. Driving on plans. Welcome, welcome. Rocky Cap, welcome. Velvetish, welcome, welcome. Today I was actually cooking, I don't know how long you have been watching, I was cooking a lentil soup. I was cooking a mushroom salad, a green salad topped with sauteed mushrooms, and I did a roasted citrus beet salad. So here it's settling down. That's my green salad with sauteed mushrooms. The mushrooms were sauteed with onions, garlic, a little turmeric, curry, and cumin. Salt and pepper, I said, a little soy sauce, and then just topped on top of the salad. Then I have the beet salad, which is a nice, refreshing color. That is just apples, red beet, garbanzo beans, oranges, and grapefruit. Again, there's not much grapefruit on it, but again, and of course kale. So for some of you who are take medication, you want to be careful of how much grapefruit you eat. That wasn't much. And my lentil soup is still boiling. It should be ready in about 5 minutes. So let's see. Hi, 321 Parker J. Welcome. Okay, good. So that's basically what I have for you today. In a minute, I'm going to serve the lentil soup so you can have an idea how it looks. But that is basically it. Let's see if we have any questions. Can you use frozen? Yes, we can. Frozen blueberries. What kind of mustard did I use? I prefer. This is a really cheap mustard. Really cheap. I'm embarrassed to use this, but this is the salad you should use. Grey Poupon. That's the best salad. Best, but I don't have much left. That's why I use this one here. But Grey Poupon is one of the best mustards, in my opinion. Okay. Yes, I will post the recipes. Yeah. Can you use for? Yeah, we have this. Let's see if I missed anything. Okay. How long did you roast the beets? Oh, good question. Probably about an hour at 400 degrees. You got to see. I had a fairly big beet, so depending how big they are, you want to cook them a little less. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Do you have your mixed salad prepped in the fridge? Yes. You didn't like the cold salad. Which salad are you referring to, Jacqueline? Okay. Now Yana's saying now it's time to cook. Did you place the beets on the rack? Yeah, I just opened the oven and put the beets right there. They're not going to drip or anything. They stay dry. That's the beauty of it. That's why I'm saying all the nutrients are staying inside the beets. Okay. Okay, I guess that's it. So let's see how far my lentil soup is. Yeah. Okay. So this. So that's how I don't know if you can see it. That's my lentil soup. Very simple. I mean, there's really not much to know about. It's a very, very simple soup, and you can use this recipe for any kind of lentils or peas. It always comes out well. Very simple. And then it's up to you what you're going to add to it. As I said, you can add tomatoes to it, and you can add spinach to it. Spinach is actually pretty cool. That tastes very good with lentil soup. So there's actually the sky's the limit what you can do with soups, and that's what I really want you to know. Eat like a bean chef is simple. It's all about simplicity. I don't want to create difficult dishes. Simple, so anyone can cook them, and so anyone can have fun. So once you know the basics, you can cook anything from there. See, as when you saw me, I sauteed onions, garlic, celery, carrots, and then I added the lentils. You can add any kind of vegetables, whether it's beans, it doesn't matter. That's how we usually cook. That's the basic of it, the basis, and then you can cook any type of soup. From then on, if you don't want to put the beans in, you can put tomatoes in, crushed tomatoes, roast them down with some herbs, oregano, whatever you have, roast them down, and then you add your beans, lentils to it, then your broth, your spices, and that's it. Okay. Yeah, actually, Barbara is asking, your family is going to eat this. My son is waiting downstairs. He's already waiting. Every Thursday, I told him he should post it on the internet, and but he takes a picture, but then he forgets to post it. But he eats it all the time. Great. Justin's asking, he's saying, looking forward to make these dishes. Yeah, they're very, very simple. Very, very simple. Okay, I'm already in hour one. My Instagram just turned off. Good. Okay. I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed Cooking with Chef Frank, and I'll see you next week, Thursday. Again, if you anyone who still wants to join the Eat Like a Vegan Chef membership, you can do so by going to eatlikeaveganchef.com and click on Join Now. You can join. The membership is open until October 14th, and then we're going to close it. Then we're going to close it until January 2nd. That's because I take care of all my members. So I guess that's it. I thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up if you don't mind, and I'll see you next week, Thursday. And for all in the challenge, I'll see you on the weekend. Take care and have a good day.